Yeah, hi everyone. So welcome to iitiansgateclasses, classes, and I'm Dheeraj Misra. And today I'm just going to discuss some of the general aptitude questions. So there will be set one and set two. Okay, so in the Gate 2022, there was a question. Uh, there was two sets. So we are going to discuss today 20 or 20 more questions, right? So please join the session. This session is gonna be live and I'm gonna start with the set one. Okay, and 10 questions we will solve all the combination of you can say English and general aptitudes, quants, all sections, right? So the first section has got 10 questions. So let us start the question here. Okay, so the very first question is on your screen, right? So you guys can also participate and you guys can also let me know the answer. So this question was from very first question. Okay, it is from English and you have to just choose which option is gonna fit here. Okay, for this question, yeah. So can somebody solve this question and tell me the answer, guys? Yes. So the very first question is there after playing dash hours of a tennis, I'm feeling dash tired to walk uh, back. Okay, so here you have to fill the number. Okay, here it should be number here, and here you have to use some sort of adjective, right? So this cannot be the correct answer because there is two, right? So this cannot be the correct answer, and this is also not the number, right? The number can be, this can also be not correct. Okay, because two is correct. Okay, so which option can be correct here? The option D will be correct. If you're after playing 2 hours of tennis, okay, I'm feeling too tired. Okay, a very much tired. Okay, so if you're gonna play for 2 hours, so you're going to get tired. Okay, that is the meaning of that. So the very first question is very easy. Okay, and the option for this question is D. Okay, so this question was asked for English, and the pattern is same. Like we have done many sessions on aptitude, so you might have observed the patterns are same, right? So shall we move to next question, guys? Yeah, this is the next question. Okay, we have got the question second. Okay, this question is from you can say quantitative aptitude, and they have given the question from average, right? So the average of monthly salary, there are three people, M and S, right? There are three people, and they have given the average of their salary, that is 4,000, and the average of monthly salary of NSP, that is also again one more average they have mentioned. Okay, and they have also mentioned that the monthly salary of the P is given here. Okay, they did not mention other salaries, but they have given the monthly salary of P. Okay, that is 6,000 rupees. Now, what question they are asking is, so what is the monthly salary of M as a percentage of the monthly salary of P, right? So you have to use concept of average. You have to use the concept of percentage. Okay, and the answer has to be given in percentage, right? Okay. So what I discussed was, you might have seen in the classroom, we have discussed that you guys can also answer this question. Okay, it will take only around 45 second, right? So uh, how we have to start this question, since the average is given, right? So you can find the total salary of three people. So how can you find the total salary? You can say that M plus N plus S is going to be, there are three people and average is 4,000, so it becomes nothing but 12,000 rupees, right? Okay, and there are three people again. Okay, and they have given the average here 5,000, so you can find the total salary. The total salary of three people, that is N plus S plus P. Okay, N plus S plus P is going to be what, guys? You see, 3 into 5,000, that is nothing but 15,000. Okay, this is the first reaction that you have to start with, right? Okay, since the average is given, you can find the total salaries, right? So that should be your first reaction from first statement. Okay, now since you have got this, right, and they have given the P salary here. Okay, so you, what you can do here is you can subtract these two. So this is equation 1 2, you can subtract. So what you will get here is N and S will get cancelled, so you will get here P minus M, which is okay, P minus M. The okay, P is nothing but what, the monthly salary of P is going to be, you that is given, right? So P minus M is gonna be what, 3,000, right? 3,000 rupees, and the P salary is given here. You can say 6,000. So what is the salary of M then, right? So you can find M salary, right? So 6,000 minus 3,000, right? So your M salary is gonna be what, 3,000, right? it's a very simple process that you can obtain, right? So since you know now the P salary, you know, and you know the M salary, right? Okay. Now what you can do here is you can find the okay, that is what they are asking, right? So now once you have got the M salary, I believe this is fine for all, right? You have got M salary here, right? Since you can see here, once you have got M salary, then what you can do, you have to just find the ratio, because you have to find the percentage. So salary of M is 3000, okay, and salary of P is 6000. So what you can do here is percentage, you can find out percentage is going to be 3000 upon 6000, right, into 100%, right? So it is nothing but 1 by 2 into 50%, sorry, 100%, that is nothing but 50%. Okay, so it's a very, also you can see, okay, the P salary is given as 6000 and the M salary is 3000, so you can directly hit the answer as 50%. You don't have to compute also this, right? Okay, because your P salary is 50% more than the M salary. I believe this is fine for all. So this question was very simple. Only it will take 40 second or 50 second to answer the question, right? Let's move to this question. Question number 3 was asked from time is, you can say time, speed, and distance. Okay, is, okay, time, speed, and distance. Okay, if you know the simple relation, that is speed equal to distance upon time, then you can solve this kind of a question. So a person traveled 80 kilometer in 6 hours, right? So he spent 6 hours to cover 80 kilometer, right? If the person traveled first part of the, okay, first part, you can say, with a uniform speed of 10 kilometer per hour, and the remaining part, remaining distance he has covered with a uniform speed of 18 kilometer per hour, right? And this total time he is going to take is 6 hours, right? That is very important. What percentage of the total distance is traveled at the uniform speed of 10 kilometer per hour, right? So you have to see the percentage with respect to first part. Okay, that is what they are asking. So this question is based on the simple equation, that is nothing but speed equal to distance upon time. And whenever you solve time, speed, and distance problem, you have to always observe the movement, right? Okay, the movement is very important, how person is traveling, okay, in which direction, all these things, right? So suppose a person started traveling like this, and he covered 80 kilometer, you can say, right, in 6 hours. The total time is going to take 6 hours, right? The first part of the journey, you can say x kilometer, he has covered with the speed of, you can say, 10 kilometer per hour, right? The remaining, you can say, 80 minus x he has covered, okay, with the speed of 18 kilometer per hour, right? Sometimes you have to use x also, right? X or t, whatever you want to use. You can use d also, I don't have any issue, right? So you have to just find this distance, and then you have to just take the percent, you have to find the percentage, right, with respect to total distance, right? I believe this is fine for all. Okay, so what percentage of total distance is traveled at a uniform speed of 10 kilometer per hour, right? So just find this distance x and take x upon 80 into 100%. That will give you the answer. Okay, since they have given 6 hours, they are he's going to take to cover 80 kilometers. So the total time is nothing but t1 plus t2, right, equal to 6 hours, right? So what is t1, guys? You know, s equal to d by t, right? So t equal to what? D by, you can see speed, right? So here the distance is x by, 10, right, plus 80 minus x by, 18 equal to 6. I believe this is fine for all. So now you have to just solve this. Okay, solve for x, right? So what will be the LCM that you have to decide? Okay, and you guys can get the answers. What is the LCM for this? You can take some, if something is common also, you can take something is common, if anything is common, and you can take that side also, right? So you can say that it becomes 5 plus 80 minus x, okay, upon, you can say this is 9, right, which is nothing but 12. You can say like this. Okay, you can multiply 2 both side. Now the LCM is going to be 45, right? So 45 is equal to what? This is nothing but 9x plus, you know, it is nothing but 400 minus 5x equal to 12, right? Simply you have to find x value, right? So it is nothing but what? 4x plus 400 equal to 12 into 45, right? It depends upon your calculation also, right? So just find x. Okay, so 4x equal to, what is this, guys? 12 5 just 60, right? And 12 4 ja 48, And 48 plus 6 what? Okay, 48 plus 6 you can say, that is nothing but 8 plus 6 is 4, and this is nothing but 50, okay, 5. So it becomes what, guys? This is nothing but 540. So x is going to be 540 by 4. So can we solve this? Hmm. So please solve this, and you might get the answer. So what is the value of x that you have to find? Okay, so 540 by 4, right? We can just solve this. 540 by 4. Okay, so 4 1 ja 4, that is nothing but, and then you can go for you know 4 3 ja 12, right? And then it is 2, and this is 135, right? Yeah, so you got x equal to 135. Okay, I think something we are missing, right? So we can check out where we are missing. Some point we have missed here, so we have to just check the calculation again, right? Let me check here what point we are missing. So since the time is constant, okay, I mean time you can say is going to be 6 hour only. So you check out where we are doing kind of error, right? That we have to check. So can somebody check out here? So x by 10, that is correct. Okay, x by 10, 80 minus x upon 18, that is equal to 6. Okay, then x by 5, we have multiplied to this side. Okay, so this is nothing but 80 minus. Okay, that is correct. And then we have solved for this. Okay, so 45. Okay, so this is nothing but 9x plus 5, so 8, yeah, 400 minus 5x, this is correct. So here it is nothing but, you can say 4x minus 400, sorry, plus 400, it will be nothing but 12 into 45, right? Then yes, so 4x equal to, you can say that 12 into 45 and minus 400. Okay, so if you multiply this, what you are going to get, guys, we have done here, that is nothing but yeah, so this is nothing but what, 0 6, and then it will be 540 minus 400, right? So okay, so if you subtract this, so it will be 140. So x equal to 140 by 4, right? Then you can solve this, so it will be nothing but what, 3. Okay, and then it will be 35, right? So you are getting 35. That is what, actually we did not subtract 400 in the previous calculation. So 35 kilometer will be x. Okay, now what you can do here is, they are asking you to calculate the percentage of the total distance. So what you can do here, 35 percentage is nothing but 35 upon 80 into 100%, right? So in the previous calculation, we forgot to subtract 400. Okay, fine. So now you can solve for this. So you will get around 43.75 will be the correct answer. 43.75%. Right. So option C is gonna be correct for this question. Okay, so this question was not difficult, provided little calculation is there that you can do it, right? Fine. So I hope this makes sense to all, and you are able to solve the question, right? So the question was simply, a person traveled 80 kilometer, and this equation you have to use. That's it, okay? And first part, he's going to travel with this speed, and second part he's going to travel at 18, kilometer per hour. So they are asking the percentage. Fine. Let us solve this question. Question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is what, guys? Question number 4 is nothing but, uh, this is a kind of question from puzzle, you can say, and the puzzle we have discussed already in the classroom, right? So you guys can solve this question, and there is a trick, okay, that you can follow. So 4 girls are there, PQRS, right? So you can quickly understand. 4 girls are there, PQRS, and they are studying the language in the university. So P is learning what, French and Dutch. Q is learning Chinese and Japanese, okay, and R is learning Spanish and French. S is learning Dutch and Japanese, okay. Now what they have given here is, French is easier than the Dutch, okay, that is, they have given, and Chinese is harder, okay. So this is one of the very keyword that you can identify here. So Chinese, the girl who is studying Chinese, right, is going to face the maximum difficulty in her learning, right? Remember that. And Dutch is easier than Japanese, okay, and Spanish is easier than French. So what they are asking is, based on the above information, which girl is learning the most difficult pair of the language? Okay, so you have to find which girl is learning most difficult pair of the language, right? So certainly you can see here those who are learning Chinese, right? Like Q is learning Chinese compared to Japanese, right? So Chinese is more harder among all, right? Chinese is more harder among all. So your answer for this question will be directly B, right? I mean, the Q is going to, you know, learn the most difficult pair of the language. You can also do like this. There are P, Q, R, S, right? So you can just see what they are learning. Okay, there are languages. Understood. And you can also classify these like these are the language, okay, whatever number of languages are there. And then you can write these things like French is easier than Dutch, means Dutch is greater than French, you can say. In terms of difficulty I'm saying, right? Okay, then you can say Chinese is harder than Japanese. C is greater than Japanese, I mean in terms of difficulty I'm talking about, right? So this question can be done like this, okay, just by looking at these combinations. So you have to just find which girl is learning the most difficult pair of the language. So option B will be correct here, okay, fine. So we'll move to this question, question number 5. Okay. So this block is given, okay. So these kind of figure you might have seen in your college days in the first semester in drawing and all, right? When we were doing some sort of engineering graphics. So we used to face this kind of a figure like 3D picture, right? And if you're going to look from this side, okay, like you can say from the side, a block with a trapezoidal cross section is placed over a block with rectangular cross section as shown figure, okay, as shown in this figure, right? Which one of the following is the correct drawing of the view of the 3D object as viewed in the direction? Okay, in this direction we have to look, indicated by the arrow in the above figure, right? So you can realize that if you're going to look this side, okay, so you will get first of all one sort of you can say some sort of rectangle here, and then you're going to get this kind of a situation, right? I believe this is fine, okay, directly you can say, understand. So let us go through these options. So this cannot be correct, okay, because there is nothing like on top of it any sort of okay. This can also be not correct because there is a slant, okay, in this direction, right? Option A can be correct here. This can also be not correct because they have also given this line, extra line they have given, right? So this is very easy question, okay, from the special aptitude. Just by observing the diagram that you can select it. So option A will be correct for this question. So I hope everybody understood this question. ठीक है? तो आपके एग्जाम में from where they are asking question, those topics you have to always highlight. Okay, so they are focusing on these kind of questions. ठीक है? Let us move to next question. So question number 6 is, they have given one passage here, and we have to find the logical inference, right? Okay, based on the information given in the passage. So what they are saying is, we have to invest at least 30 to 40 seconds to read the, statement. Okay, so humans are naturally compassionate and the honest. Okay, in studying using strategically placed wallet, okay, so some sort of experiment they are doing, right? They are putting the wallet, okay, in the public, and that appear lost, okay. So it was found that wallets with money, okay, are more likely to be returned, okay, than the wallet without money, okay. Though in practice these things are not okay, like if your wallet is lost you can't get back, but according to this passage what they are saying is, if they are going to do some sort of experiment or strategically they are going to place some wallet in the public and it appear lost, right? So it was found that wallet with money are most likely to be returned. If you have, somebody has got the wallet and if there is a money, so there is a most probability that yeah, that guy will return the wallet, right? But then wallet without money, similarly the wallet that had a key and the money are most likely to be returned than the wallet with the same amount of money alone, right? So in one wallet there is a money and the key, and in one wallet there is the same amount, right? So money and key wallet will be returned, okay, like there is a more likely, there is a more chance. This suggests that the primary reason for this behavior of the compassion and empathy, right? So they are saying that this suggests what, it is a main reason behind compassion and empathy, right, of the human being, okay. So let us read the options now, and we can eliminate many options now, right? So wallets with key are more likely to be written because people do not care about money. This is wrong, okay. These things are the first option, we are thinking like that, okay. The, wallets with a key are more likely to be written because people do not care about money, yeah. So this is not mentioned anywhere. Wallets with a key are more likely to be written because the people relate to suffering of others, right? Okay, so this option we can keep it as it is, right? Wallets used in experiments are more likely to be written than the wallets that are really lost, okay. Understood. So this is also wrong. Money is always more important than keys. Yes, what is this? These are the facts. Yeah, Ravi Teja. Actually, I also lost somewhere, So yeah, so this is very important to understand, right? So this is so option B is correct, okay? Because after all, the humans are compassionate here, right? Though nobody is compassionate and honest, but yeah, here according to this passage, humans are naturally compassionate and honest. So because of that, there is a chance that the wallets with a key are more likely to be written because people relate to suffering of the others, right? Okay, so people are going to suffer a lot, okay, if something is lost. So option B can be the correct answer for this question, okay. I hope this makes sense to you, right? Fine. Next question is question number 7 from geometry. Okay. And this kind of a concept, if you have, then only you can solve this kind of question. Otherwise, the rhombus, you should understand what is the meaning of rhombus. There the diagonals will not be same, right? Sides are going to be same, but rhombus diagonals are different. So a rhombus is formed by joining a midpoint of the square of the sides of the unit square. So you have to take one unit square and you have to join all the midpoints in order to form the rhombus, right? What, and in case of, what is the difference between square and the rhombus? In square the diagonals are same, right? D1 and D2 are gonna be same, but in case of rhombus the diagonals are not same. That you have to keep in mind. What is the diameter of the largest circle that can be inscribed within the rhombus? So let us figure it out, right? So you have got the one square, you can say, of 1 centimeter side each, right? That is very important. And you have got, these are the midpoints, okay. Just take some midpoint here on each side and you can join them, right? These are the midpoint that we have got, right? Now you have to inscribe one circle here, guys. So you can say this is a circle that I'm going to inscribe inside this. Okay, I'm not good at drawing, so please take it, okay, properly. Fine. Now what you have to do here is you have to find the diameter. Okay, the what is the diameter of the largest circle that okay, so inscribe inside the rhombus, right? So what you can do here is, this is nothing but half of the picture that you can see, okay. So this distance is going to be 1 by 2, right, half, and this is 1 by 2. So what, after all, if you take a look at this slant height, okay, so you can join from here to here. This is again, okay. So if you are able to find this is nothing but a diameter, guys, okay. This is nothing but a diameter. So you have to just use Pythagoras, right? If you know Pythagoras, then life is very simple. So your diameter is going to be what? Your diameter square, you can say this is D. Since this is D, right? So D is going to be what, guys? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, right? So you can say D is going to be square root of 2 by 4, 1 by root 2, right? So answer for this question will be what? 1 by root 2. So it was very simple question, provided you have to just figure it out by sketching the diagram according to the question, and there is no need of anything, right? So this is the diameter, and this if you join these points, right, so this is going to be a diameter only because it is parallel to, okay. I hope this makes sense. 1 by root 2 is the correct answer for this question. Okay, Ravi Teja and other people who are watching the session, they can also respond here, right? Chalo. Now what question they are asking is, guys, an equilateral triangle, see, They have given equilateral triangle. See, you should know what is equilateral triangle. All sides are gonna be same, all angles are same. What is the area of the equilateral triangle, right? That is a square root 3 by 4. And the square area, you everybody knows, and a circle have equal areas. So all guys have equal area, that you have to keep in mind. What is the ratio of their perimeters, right, of the equilateral triangle to square to circle, right? So you have to just find the ratio of what perimeters. Okay, so which option can be correct? Again, if you do not, if you're not familiar with the you can say the area of the equilateral triangle, square, circle area everybody knows, right? But many of you might not be familiar with the okay, so please try to answer this question, guys. Yeah, so what we can do here is we can think about we can take this is nothing but a equilateral triangle, right? And this is nothing but your square, okay? And this is nothing but your circle, okay? Circle has the radius r, you can say, and this has the side, you can say, s, and this has the, you know, side a, right? So what is the area, guys? Area of this guy, that is nothing but a square root 3 by 4. Area of this guy will be s square, and area of this guy will be pi r square, right? So you can just write you know, you can equate this, okay? So equating this all, so what you can do here is a square root 3 by 4 equal to s square equal to pi r square, which is nothing but you can say k square. Just simply take k square. So you can find k from here, right? You can find k from here. Equate with k square, right? Now the second statement, what they are asking in the question is perimeter. So perimeter क्या होता है, guys? Perimeter is nothing but sum of all sides. ठीक है? Perimeter is going to be sum of all sides. Sum of all sides means what? 3a equal to, this is going to be, there are four sides, okay? So you can say 4s. What is the perimeter of the circle? That is nothing but 2 pi r, right? We call it circumference of the circle, right? So they are also, I mean, you have to find the ratio of them, right? So find the ratio of them, okay? So we should not equate here, we should say okay, wait. So what we can do here is we can just equate here, I mean take the ratio. Okay, this is the question they are asking. Now you have to find a, you have to find s, you have to find r. So what you can do here is you can find k, right? You can find k here, right? That is nothing but in terms of k you can find all these values, right? Okay, so what is a here in terms of k, that you can do. So what is a here in terms of k, you can say, so a square equal to 4k square by root 3. So what is a, guys? A is going to be 2k by root 3. Fine. So you can place here in terms of you know, so you will get something, right? Now in terms of, you can find s in terms of k square. So I'm just going to do here s square equal to k square, so s is k only, right? Fine. Now here you can equate this, that is nothing but pi r square equal to k square, right? So r you're going to get is nothing but k by root pi. Fine. Now you can replace all these things in this equation. So 3a is to 4s, 3a is to 4s, okay, upon 2 pi r. So you have to do these things. These are the just you know, algebra that you have to perform, right? So 4k square by root 3. I mean 2k by this, 3 into 2 by root 3. Okay, and then k you can cancel also, because you know, after all, you know, it is in ratio, so you can forget about that. This is 4k, and this is going to be 2 pi, okay, into k by root pi. Fine. And you can keep matching also which option can be correct here, right? So yeah, so k gone, right? So you can say that this is nothing but 6k upon root 3, and then it is nothing but 4. You can forget about k, and this is nothing but 2 pi upon root pi. Yes. So you can write this as, this is nothing but 2 root pi, okay? Root pi into root pi, root pi gets cancelled. Here you can say that This is nothing but root 3, and then you can say that this is nothing but into 2 upon root 3, right? Okay. So 1 root 3 can be cancelled also, right, from the bottom, right? So what answer you're going to get here is, please check out, right? So these are the wrong answer, right? Which option can be correct here, guys? Please tell me now. Yes. Which option can be correct? Can somebody tell me now? Okay, so we can just check out uh, from the official key. Okay, this question number 8, right? So option B is going to be correct. So which option can be correct? You guys can just comment on that, right? Yeah. So simply you have to manipulate these things, whatever I have told you, right? You have to just simply manipulate this, right? And you can get the answer then. Okay. Because you can cancel also these two. See, these two are there, right? So common two you can cancel also, right? Okay. Because here it will be nothing but what? Yeah. So what you can do here is, you can take whatever is common, you can cancel. So 2 from here, 2 can be cancelled, right? So it is nothing but, you can say root 3 upon root 3, right? This is, so, and you have to further simplify this. So option B will be correct for this question, right? Okay. So I think this is yeah. So Ravi Teja, you are getting C option. Yes. So let me match with the original answer key. Yes. 8B. 8B is the correct answer, guys. Okay. If you are going to manipulate, okay, you can check out and you will get B, right? Fine. So let us move to this question, that is nothing but syllogism. Yes. Fine. So we will move to this question, question number 9. Okay. It is nothing but square root of square root 3. That you have to keep in mind, guys, right? So in these options, okay, this is very very important to keep in mind. Okay. So given below are three conclusions. Yeah. Given below the three conclusions drawn based on the following three statements, right? Statement one is nothing but all teachers are professors. So you can say tick and cross, right? And no professors is a male. So cross cross. Some males are engineers, right? So you can say that like, sorry, it should be tick tick, right? Some males are engineers, right? So some males are engineer means what, guys? Cross cross. And no engineer is a professor, right? No engineer is a professor. Okay, so that is very important to keep in mind. Or you can say no professor engineer. Okay, so these are the conclusion they have given, right? And some engineers are professors. Okay, so can we combine these two? Okay, so what are those statements that you have to pick up so that you can find the conclusion, right? So where the middle term is going to be same. So आप देखो यहाँ पर professor is present here, professor is present here, right? So you can say combining these two, you can say that no male is a teacher, right? You can say from here, okay? No male is a teacher. Since there are two ticks, and no will be the correct answer, right? So conclusion 3 will be followed, remember, guys. But no other, if you try to check here, no middle terms are found, right? If you're combining statement 1 and statement 3, so no, no here. And also you can say that immediate conclusion, some engineers are males, right? But nowhere it is given some engineers are males. They are saying some engineers are professors. Here also you can say that some teachers are professors, right? But nowhere it is mentioned some teachers are professor, right? So what we can do here is, only conclusion 3 will be followed in this question, right? So option A will be correct here. Only conclusion 3 is correct. Okay? So if you know the tick cross methods, and if you have seen my sessions, like, I have done many sessions. So without Venn diagram also you can solve this question. So no other options are correct, right? Yeah. Only conclusion 3 is direct. These middle terms should never be present in the conclusion. That is very important to keep in mind. Okay. And suppose you are going to combine these two statements. So these two statements, no professor is a male, some males are professor, right? So here you should get some, you can say some professors are not engineers, right? But here you see some professors are not engineers, nothing is mentioned. Okay. So only conclusion you can say is conclusion 3. Okay. Fine. So these are the 10 questions that I mean this was ninth question only, and these are the 10 questions we are going to wind up here. So you see this question was basically given as MTA in the paper, right? All aspirant got MTA. Okay. So this question we don't have to solve also, right? So in 12 hours clock that runs correctly, how many times do the second, minute and hours hands of a clock coincide in 12 hours duration? You can see starting from 3 p.m. in a day to 3 a.m. in the next day, right? So you have to count here, right? So but this question was given as MTA, so you don't have to worry about this question. Okay? There was some issue in this question, so you guys can always go for so there are 9 questions which were correct, okay, according to this paper, and you can see all questions are not tough. Provided some basic concept you should know, like this question. Okay, this question was very good question. You can see, right? This was direct question. Okay, fine. So this was set 1 in mechanical engineering paper in GATE 2022, guys. Now we will be moving to solve a question from set 2, right? Okay. So now the question will be set 2, okay, for GATE 2022. The branch is going to be mechanical engineering only, right? Now it's your time to start participating because now you got habituated, right? So there will be 10 questions for 15 marks. So the question number first is there in your screen, and we can have this question now. Yes. So writing too many things on a board. Again, this question is from English. First question is always from English, right? So Ravi Teja, can you give a try and tell me what answer can be correct? What options? So writing too many things on a board. Okay. So where you're going to write? Okay, that is also very important. So similar words you can eliminate here, right? And this can also be eliminated. Okay. Now there is a fight between this. So in a hurry we might we might make mistake also, right? So we always write on a board, not on a board. Okay, board is kind of a kind of main verb, you can say. The student is gonna get so writing too many things on a board, board, right? Board, while teaching could make the student get bored. So option B is gonna be correct. It mostly happens in the class, you guys might have seen, right? If any question is taking a lot of time solving the question, so everybody gets bored of, oh my god, right? So this is very important. So option B is going to be correct. Many students might go for A option also, right? In just in hurry, right? So that is what the, and this has got negative marking also, right? So out of 65 question, you will get around 40, you can say, questions where negative marking will be there, negative marking, right? And 20 question you can say a combination of NAT and MSQ. Fine. So question number 2 was asked from the inequality. So which one of the following is a representation, right? Not to scale in the board, okay, of all the values of x satisfying the inequality, right? So this is the inequality they have given, and this is the slack inequality, you can say slack, because there is a lesser or equal, right? So this kind of question, guys, I have also told you that you have to just find the x range, okay, x value, right? And then you have to represent using this kind of line, okay? So in real line you can represent, okay, the value of x. Okay, so how can we solve this? Can we copy? So it is nothing but 2 minus 5x, right? And this is less than or equal to minus 6 x minus 5 by 3. Okay. So I believe many people can solve this kind of question, yeah. So इसको solve करके बताओ क्या होगा? So this is nothing but just you can take cross multiply, so it becomes 6 minus see, this is a minus sign that you have to keep in mind, okay guys? So don't multiply by minus sign. If you're going to multiply both sides by minus sign, so inequality is gonna get changed. That is very important to keep in mind. Okay. So if you want to make this positive, guys, I can make it positive quickly. In the first go only. Okay. So everybody knows this concept which I have discussed in the class also. If you're going to multiply minus sign both sides, so it becomes what, guys? It becomes 5x minus 2, and the greater are equal, right? 6x minus 5 by 3. So you can simplify this because we are multiplying minus sign both sides. Okay. So this inequality sign is gonna get changed. So now you can cross multiply. So it is nothing but 15x minus 6 and 6x minus 5, right? So you can take this guy this side. So it becomes uh, this is nothing but what? You can say 9x greater, and this is minus plus 6, right? So 9x is greater than equal to 1, right? So x is positive and it is nothing but 1 by 9, right? So x is always positive and x is greater than 1 by 9. So this is wrong. This is also wrong because x is negative here. This is also wrong. Option C will be correct. Okay. How many of you got the answer here, guys? 1 by 9. Provided you have to focus on the calculation part, right? Because I always solve question live. Okay, I don't have any solutions. So whatever strikes in my mind, just like kind of a student, we are solving the question. Yeah. समझ रहे हैं क्या ये चीज, guys? Okay. So we'll move to next question. So this was very simple question, and these kind of question are expected in the gate exam. Okay, and whatever theory we have learned, everything is matching with the question asked in the gate. So it is a good news for us, right? In upcoming gate exam, the similar question we will get. I mean, the similar question, whatever question we are going to face, if those questions will match with the theory we have learned in the class, so we can do it. Fine. Now the question number 3, guys. Look at the question here. If f of x, again this question is from algebra and the function, okay, chapter algebra. Okay. So f of x is given here. Whenever there is a ln and e raised to power x, right? So you have to little bit think about it, right? They might vanish. Okay, this function can vanish here. Uh, what is the area bounded by the fx, right? So suppose we have got this kind of a kind of situation, right? Okay. And what is the area? Area is nothing but how much surface this part is going to occupy is called the area, right? So suppose this is nothing but your f of x and this is a to b, right? So what is the area, guys? Area is nothing but integration a to b f of x dx. This is the definition basically, right? The kind of definite integral. So here they are asking you to find out the area. So whenever there is a ln and e raised to power x, remember this is very important. So you can simplify this, okay, first. Okay, don't directly start integrating. Otherwise, your life will become very difficult. Okay, and many people do the same, right? They know this only, okay, and they directly start integrating it, and they will become very okay. So what you can do here is you can write this f of x first separately, and they have given something here like 2 ln root e raised to power x, right? So what you can do here is you can write this ln, okay, e raised to power x and 1 by 2, right? So this, you can use this some log rules, right? So log m to the power n, so n will come out, right? So it becomes 2 into 1 by 2 ln e raised to power x. So this is nothing but x only, guys. Okay, this is nothing but x. So your basic function is given as fx equal to x only, right? They just gave you to confuse you, right? But basically you have to find the area for this function fx equal to x. Now it is very simple. Area is going to be integration, okay, integration from 0 to 2, okay, from 0 to 2. You can say this is x dx. So what is x square by 2? 0 to 2. So guys, it is 4 by 2, which is nothing but 2. 2 unit square you will get. The answer is C. Okay. I see you're saying option B. कैसे option B correct होगा? That you have to check out, right? Where you are losing mark. It was very simple question, and people who have attended my classes, they will never find any sort of difficulty. मैं तो पहले बता भी देता हूँ कि where you have to manipulate things, right? So the moment you read the question, don't start computing the integral, guys. Think about the given function, right? There might be some clue hidden in the function, right? That you have to identify, okay? And if you're able to identify the clue given in the function, and whenever ln and e raised to power x are given, right, they are enemy of each other, you know, they cancel each other. That is very important, okay? I believe this is fine for all, yeah? Ln is the natural log and exponential, you know. The base is e. So they are enemy. They can cancel everything. And this, they have given also 2 here. So this is square root also vanishes. Okay? Fine. We'll move to next question. So I believe this is fine. 2 is the correct answer. Uh, okay. So now question 4 is given here. Something is mentioned. Let us read the question. A person was born on a fifth Monday of a February in the particular year. You can say 2024 only, right? You can take 24 because in 24 February is having, 29 days. 29 days, and the five five Monday or 5 Sunday, whatever you're going to get, if there is a 29 day in a February, right, it means what, if that is a leap year, right? If 28 days is going to happen in the February, you can't get fifth Monday. Suppose your birthday is on 29th, right? So you will never get, after 4 year only you have to celebrate birthday, right? So a person was born on a fifth Monday of February. Okay, you can say on 29th only, right? In the particular year, right? So which of the following statement is correct based on the above information, right? So you see the second February of that year is the Tuesday, right? So you can say there can be two situations: 28 days in the February and 29, right? 29 days in February, right? So this is called as, you can say, leap year. Leap year. So consider, if first is going to be your first Feb is going to be your Monday, so you will never get fifth Monday, right? You will get only 4 Mondays, right? One, then add seven, so 8, then 15, right? And then you can say that 15 plus 7, that is nothing but 22, and then you will go to March. The March will start after 7 days, right? So you can't get Monday, fifth Monday in the 28th days of the okay. Yes. So 29, if it is this, so you can say that first is going to be first Feb is nothing but Monday. Okay. Then your 8th Feb is Monday. Then you can say that 8 plus 7, 15 is going to be Monday. And then 15 plus 7 is going to be 22. And then 29, right? So this is going to be your situation. So 29 is going to be the Monday, right? Ab after Monday, second Feb will be what, guys? Second Feb is going to be Tuesday. Second Feb is going to be Tuesday, right? So you see which option can be correct. The second February of that month is a Tuesday. Yeah, it is correct. There will be 5 Sundays in a month. These are all wrong. Right? It cannot happen. Okay. So I think this is clear. This question was puzzle question, very simple question, right? You guys can just think about it the way I have told you. And so there are two kind of years. One is called leap year. Okay. तो आपको पता होना चाहिए लीप ईयर में इन लीप ईयर okay, there are totals. This year is a leap year like 2024, right, where your dream is going to come true. 366 days, right? And 29th is going to be your 29 days is going to be your February. Yeah. And this is the situation that you have to remember. Okay. So I think this is clear all. Yeah. Chalo. And question number 5. So you see this diagram is given, this figure is given. This is nothing but a question figure, you can say. This is nothing but a question figure, right? So always look for the question figure first, okay, and how it got constructed, right? So what they are saying is, which of the groups given below can be assembled, or okay, to get the shape that is shown above. using each piece only once without overlapping. Okay, without overlapping, right? You see, this is nothing but a kind of tiling situation, right? Like you have to tile the floor, kind of tessellation. Okay, with each other, rotation and translation operation may be used, right? Okay, so this is a question figure, right? And this is nothing but a completion of figure, right, using these groups. Okay, so option A is there, option B is there, option C is there, option D is there, right? So you can first of all take a look here. If you join here, so one triangle you are going to get, right? If you join here, there is one kind of rectangle. If you do like this, so there are three, you can say, how many triangles are there? One, two, three, four. So there are four triangles and one this kind of a shape, right? Okay, that is very very important to keep in mind, right? So let us see the options now. So there are three triangles, this cannot be correct. Okay, this can also be not correct. Okay, that is very important to keep in mind. Now option B can be correct here, guys, and option C can also be correct. That is very important to keep in mind, right? Okay, because here you can get the four triangles if you join this, right? So yeah, so in this paper, they have given B or C. So somebody has gone for B, they will also get the marks. Somebody gone for A, they will also get the marks. Since they did not mention it whether it is a MSQ question or not, right? So B and C is going to be correct, right? So it was a question. I have discussed the topic also in the class, like completion of figure or figure completion. Okay. So question figure is given. From the answer figures, you have to just assemble these pieces, okay, to get the exact figure, right? So it's a question based on your observation, that's it. Okay, so it should not take much time to solve the question. Now question number 6. So fish belonging to species S in the deep sea have skins that are extremely black. Okay, that are extremely black. So again, this question is, see guys, again the same pattern they are asking, right? Logical inferences. And one question is certain, guys, one question is certain in your exam from the inference. 2 mark question, you can say, not 1 mark, 2 mark. So fish belonging to species in a deep sea, species S, okay, some kind of species is there as, okay, have a skins that are extremely black, right? You can say ultra black skin, right? Ultra black skin. This helps them not only to avoid predators, okay, but also sneakily attack their prey. So you can understand that by reading the statement, there is some advantage of having kind of, extremely black skin, okay, for those fish who belongs to species, right? However, see, they are talking about advantage here in till this full stop, but now the word however is there, so the story of the statement is going to change, right? Now some negative, some disadvantage also might be there, right? You see, however is there, having having this extra layer of the black pigments results in lower collagen on their skin, right? Making their skin more fragile. So this word fragile is kind of, you can say that kind of soft, okay, like, like if you can take just like a glass, if you throw the glass in the ground, so glasses are fragile, okay. So that's what, so this is nothing but a kind of, having black skin is a kind of disadvantage also. So which one of the following is the correct logical inference based on the information given above? So first part of the statement is going to talk about positive things, second part is going to talk about negative things, right? Chalo. Now option A, having ultra black skin is only advantageous, this is wrong, right? Only is a word, that is wrong, right? Having ultra black skin is only advantageous to species, that is wrong, right? Now species as with lower collagen is in their skin are at an advantage because it has no, okay, they're talking about advantage here, right? Having this, basically that will be kind of, okay. Option C, having ultra black skin have both advantage and disadvantage to species, this can be the correct, okay. Like they, having ultra skin only disadvantage, this is again wrong. Yes, option C is going to be correct here. Okay. I believe this is fine for all. Okay, so from the reading of the question, anybody can solve this kind of question and they can obtain 2 marks. Okay, you don't need any extra brain. See, I did not understand anything. Okay, remember, I don't know what is the meaning of predators, what is the meaning of this anything, but still we are able to understand because just by giving a good reading to this comprehension, right? Reading comprehension question, yeah. Question number 7. So whatever solution guys I'm giving, all the solutions are going to match with the theory that I have discussed in the to all of you, right? uh, Understood. So for the past m days, what they have given here is for the past m days, right? The average daily production at the company was 100 units per day, right? Okay, for past m days, right? Now, if today's production of the company, you can say 180 unit changes the average to 110 units per day, so what is the value of m, right? So you can say that there are two groups. Okay, there are two groups. Okay, one group is in m days the production of the company is nothing but 100, and there is one more group, you can say in one day, right? In one day, suddenly you see today means one day, you can say 180 units are going to be produced, right? That is very important, right? So total production is what? Total units is going to be 100 into m, right? So here you have to calculate the weighted average kind of thing, right? So there are two. Okay, so number of you can say days is m, and the average is given as you can say a1 is given as 100, and number of days is one day, and the a2 is given as, you can say, okay, so you can find the a2 I mean 180 per day, right? You can say 180 per day, per that day, you can say. Understand? So the average becomes now the 110, right? So you can say that 110 equal to 100 into m plus 180 into 1 upon total number of days is m plus 1, right? So you can take the cross multiplication. So this is nothing but 110m, 110 equal to 100m plus 180. So people who have attended the session, like they know the weighted average concept, so they can find out, right? So this is 100 here. So you can take this guy that side, so it becomes 10m, right? And this is nothing but 90, guys. Not 90, I believe 70, right? 70, yeah. So m is going to be 70 by 10, which is nothing but 7. So answer for this question will be 7. So this question is very simple, and I think 2 mark question is quite expected. So Ravi Teja and everybody understood this question. Okay, how smartly we are solving questions. Yes. See, for m days, you can say 100 units per day. All of a sudden, the production got increased. You can say 180 units, right? On the single day, 180 units. So total number of days kitne ho gaye? M plus 1, right? And the total production is what? Total production is nothing but, so average equal to total production upon the total number of days. That's what the concept we are using. Yeah. So 7 is the correct answer. Fine. These kind of concept we have discussed, so there should not be any difficulty. And whenever the average is given, you can always find the total, and then life is very simple. Yeah. Question number 7 is done. Now the question number 8. So this question is from number system, guys. So when you look at the question, you should be able to identify that from which topic this question was asked. Okay. That is also very, very important to keep in mind. Okay. So consider the following functions for non-zero positive integers. These are the positive integers, non-zero positive integers, right? P and Q. Now they have given something here, like function of P and Q is nothing but, if you are multiplying P how many times? Q times, you can say. There are Q terms, you can say. So it is going to be P to the power Q, that we have discussed in power and exponent concept, right? Power and exponent topic, right? So if you are going to put q equal to 1, right, so this is going to be p only. Okay. Suppose one term is there, one term. Q equal to 1 means one term, right? So one term means only p. So that's what p. And here you see p g is a new function p, and this is written like this. And if there are one term only, right? So one term means p only, guys. One term means p. You can say p to the power p, right? Like that's it. Okay. I think this is clear. Fine. Kind of. So let us see which option can be correct here now. So these two functions at q equal to 1 is same, like p and p. Now you see which of the following option is correct based on the above. So you can take here F22. So F22 is nothing but what? F22. Here the Q is 2 and the P is 2, right? So you can say that it is going to be P square Q, which is nothing but 2 square, which is nothing but 4, right? Okay. Now G22 will be what? G22. Right? G22 here. So if you place 2 here, right, and there are two terms, right? Okay, there are two terms. So it is going to be what, guys? That will be also 2 to the power 2 only, right? Yes. So it is again, it will become what? It is going to be 4. Okay. Okay. So if you take a look at this question was very good question, and this kind of question we have also done in the classroom, right? So there should not be any doubt. Okay. Fine. So option A will be correct here because other options cannot be correct. These things are given, right? So you can verify. Only option A will be correct for this question, right? Yeah. And the concept what we are using is that concept you have to understand. Like suppose we have got a into m times, so it is nothing but a raised power m, right? Like this. Okay. So these are the concepts from power and expert. So only option A will be satisfied. These options will not be satisfying, right? Okay. Fine. So because you can also check this option, okay, quickly. So G to 1, right? They are saying that it should not be equal, but in the question itself, they have mentioned that this is equal, right? If this q you can say is same like 1 1, p can be anything, right? So this option can never be correct, right? From the given question only they say it, right? But it should be equal only. Okay. And this is again, you see, when q is same, right? When q is same, so they should be equal, right? Again, this is not correct. Okay. So yes, this was a great question, question number 9, right? So four cities are there, P, Q, R, S, okay, connected through the one-way routes. Okay, these are the direction that you have to follow, right? These are the cities P, Q, all these things. Uh, the travel time between two connected cities in 1 hour, right? So if you're going to travel from, you can say R to Q, right? Suppose you're traveling from R to Q, so it is going to take 1 hour. That is 60 minutes, you can say, right? The boxes besides each city name describe the starting time of the first train of the day. Right? So, first train is going to start by, from, you can say 7 a.m., right? And their frequency operation is going to be 60 minutes. Means you have to wait for 60 minutes for next train to start. Okay. For example, they have given from city P, the first train of the day starts at 8 a.m. Okay, with a frequency of 90 minutes to each of R and S. R and S. A person does not spend additional time, okay, at any city other than the waiting time. Okay, so he is going to wait for only he is going to spend some waiting time. He is not going to spend additional time for the next connecting train. That is very important. Okay, so let us start solving the question. What they are asking: if the person starts from R, you can say at 7 a.m. So suppose person starts from R at 7 a.m. is required to visit S, right? and return to R, right? Required to visit S and return to R. What is the minimum time required, guys? That is very important to keep in mind. Yeah. So can somebody solve this question and tell me which option can be correct? Because I know I can give you the answer quickly, right? But you guys have to solve it. Which option can be correct and how you're going to handle this? And this is a question number, you can say 9, and one more question will be there. Last question of the day. Yes. So what you can do here is, since they have said that the person has to start, okay, like understood from okay, a person starts from R at 7 and is required to visit S, right? And then return to R. What is the minimum time required? So you can say R is going to start from here at 7 a.m. and he's going to reach at Q. Okay. So after, you can say 8 a.m. he will reach at Q, right? Because 1 hour it is gonna take, right? So your first train is at 5 a.m. you can say, right? 5 a.m. Okay. And there is no path from Q to return to S. That is very important to keep in mind. You see, there is no path. So what you have to do here is 8 a.m. the R is going to reach at 8 a.m. right? But what will be the waiting time here? Because first train is at 5, the next train is gonna be after 2 hours. You can say 7 a.m. next train. Okay, and again you see he has reached at 8 a.m. right? So 7 a.m. will be the, you can say, second train, right? And next train is going to be 9 a.m. right? So 1 hour will be the waiting time. 1 hour. So 1 hour he has taken here. 1 hour will be this waiting time, right? Then you have to come back to this side. You come back to this side. Okay. So 1 hour it is gonna take here. So total how many hours it will be? 3 hours. Okay. So 3 hours. Yes. Understood. And then again you have to come back to P2S and then come back to R2S, right? Because you have to visit to S also. Okay. So 8 a.m. he reached to Q. Understood. Think about it. And then after 1 hour, like he will wait. So you can say he will start from here 9 a.m. and he will reach at 10 a.m. here. 10 a.m. right? At P. Yes, yes, Asis, you're correct. Okay. So at 10 a.m. he reached P, right? Okay. Keep in mind how much time he is spending here, right? After 7, it is 10. So 3 hours. So 9 a.m. he started from here, right? And then he reached 10 a.m. here, right? Now he has to wait because one train is at 8 and after, you can say, 1.5, right? Means you can say 9, then 30, right? 9 30. Okay, next train is gonna be, and then you can say that 10:30 is 11. Next train is gonna be at 11. Okay, so again waiting time will be here, right? So certainly this option cannot be correct. The option B will never be correct, right? Okay, that is very important. So 1 hour it will take here. Again you have to wait here. So this is 10 a.m. and you're going to get your train. Next train is going to be at the waiting time is going to be what, guys? Second train is going to be 8 a.m. then 8 plus 9, 9:30, 10:30. So half an hour waiting time will be here. Half an hour. Okay. 10:30 you will start. So waiting time here is 30 minutes. Waiting time here is 1 hour, right? So 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3, right? Then 3:30 here. Next 1 hour you're going to take here. So you will reach here by 10:30 if you start from here. So you will reach here 11:30, right? Okay. 11:30. So you think about it, certainly it is going to be larger than like it will be maximum like 6 hours 30 minutes only you will get, right? Okay. So you can compute. So here it is going to, you are going to arrive at 11:30 a.m. But this train is the frequency of this train is 8:45. Then again uh, it will be starting you can say that after 9. Okay, so you have to wait again and then 1 hour here, right? So You can compute now. So 1, then 1 hour waiting time, that is 2, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30, right? And again here whatever waiting time will be there, right? 5:30, right? And then 1 hour. Okay, so here you will be waiting 1 hour, you can say. So total is going to be 6 hour 30 minutes, right? So this is very simple. What you have to do here is only you have to observe the waiting time, okay, and the frequency of the train. And we never think all these things when we when we take the train and all, right? We always ask to people, okay, what time the next train is gonna come, right? It was very good question. Now the question number 10, guys, we are going to solve, right? So whenever geometry based questions are given, we get scared, right? But this question is very simple. You see, equal sized circular regions are shaded in the square sheet of the paper 1 centimeter side length. Okay, so you can say these are 1 centimeter side length, right? 1 centimeter side length. Two cases, case M and case N, are considered as shown in figures below. Okay. In case M, four circles are shaded, like there are, okay, four circles, and in case N there are 9 circles, okay, shaded. What they're asking is what is the ratio of areas of unshaded region. Okay, so you can say this is 1 centimeter, it is 1 centimeter. What is the area of the square, guys? That is area of the square, 1 centimeter, you can say square, right? 1 centimeter only, right? But they are asking area of unshaded, means you have to find the area of these circles, right? And subtract from the square so that you can get the area of unshaded and then take the ratio. Okay? Chalo, koi baat nahi. How can we find out the area of the square, guys? That is very important. First of all, you need to know the radius of the. So you can say that the radius of this, this is nothing but what, guys? This is nothing but, suppose a radius of this circle is capital R, it is going to be 2R, it is going to be 2R, you can say. Yeah, this is the diameter. The total is 4R, right? Total is going to be 4R. So total is 1 centimeter, you can say, from here to here. So radius of these circles are 1 by 4, right? So area, how can you find the area of the unshaded region, guys? Area of the unshaded region going to be 1 minus pi r square. R is nothing but 1 by 4. Okay, square, that is nothing but 1 minus pi by 16. But you have to make sure that there are four circles, right? So you have to multiply by 4 also here. 4. So you multiply by 4, so it is nothing but 1 minus pi by 4 only. Okay, this is the area of unshaded region. Okay, for case M. For N case, see, guys, this is, suppose you can take some, you can say that small r is the radius. It is 2r. It is 2r. It is 2r. What is r, guys? R is gonna be 1 by 6. Okay. So area of unshaded region will be for M. Area of unshaded region, 1 minus, how many circles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So 9 times pi into radius. Radius is 1 by 6, 1 by 36. Right? So 1 minus pi by 4. So area is going to be same for both, right? So if you take the ratio, right? Take the ratio here. So you will get here 1:1 only, right? Because the area is gonna be same. Okay? Yes. So this was very simple question. You don't have to get scared, guys, because the questions are very simple here, right? And how simply we are able to find the that is very important. So actually they are asking the ratio of these unshaded regions, right? So this was all about 10 questions. So we have done around 20 question from 2022, both set, right? uh, we will come back again with another new session, and I hope you guys might have enjoyed some insight, some new insight, so how to solve question. Okay, so I hope everybody is going to perform well in coming exam, right, in gate 2024. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the next session, guys. Okay, and all the best.